Visit Aromacup.com, the world's leading single-serve coffee guide. Join our forums, talk with other coffee lovers, find coupons and reviews on great single-serve gourmet coffee machines, coffee capsules, and more great information, all available at Aromacup.com.
Hey everybody, this is Brian with Aromacup.com. Welcome to your virtual coffee shop, brought to you by Aromacup.com. Today we're going to be talking about how to make use of some great options for Keurig single-serve coffee makers, which allow you to not only make your own coffee using these great single-serve machines, but also allow you to be very green in your coffee making. That's something that's really important to a lot of folks these days, and we're going to show you how you can be very green using these options. Now, I'm making use of a Keurig B60 single-serve brewer right here, and the reason that I'm using a Keurig machine is that you get very simply the most options for being able to brew your own coffee and stay green with Keurig single-serve machines. All these options that I have laid out right here on my table are going to be compatible with just about every Keurig machine that you'll probably find on sale these days. And so you want to make use of one of these options if you're looking to brew your own coffee. So there's something that folks worry about a lot when they're moving into making use of single-serve coffee. One of those things is they wonder about, can I use my own coffee? And the answer is yes, you can. Making use of options like this with these Keurig machines, you can use your own coffee. Now, the other thing that people do worry about and wonder about is reducing their environmental footprint, and that is because when you're using a single-serve machine, single-serve machines make use of these coffee pods, and this is a K-cup for a Keurig machine. And you notice there's a lot of plastic here, and the other thing about these, they're not recyclable. They're supposed to only be used once, so that can really add up to a lot of plastic. Not very green, and so using these options, you will be able to be more green about your coffee making. Now, one thing that I should mention is that there is going to be a little more work associated here. This does not have the immediate speed that there is with dropping a K-cup into a machine and just hitting the button and going. But as long as you're okay with that, this is a great way to make use of some of these cool options for doing your own coffee. So let's go ahead and talk about making use of the Solofill reusable coffee system. So this is a very cool cup for Keurig machines. It features something that's very unique, which is the Octa flow system here on the top. And you're going to notice that the small inlet right here where water flows into is actually cut. It's got 8 slits on it. So this gives 8 vertical outlets for the water, and there's also one single downward outlet. So there's a lot of different ways the water gets into the coffee, making use of this cup. So this is a very cool thing because it's going to allow you to get, I think, a really great brew out of the coffee. So let's go ahead and make use of it. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this up, and I'll just take some of my favorite coffee here, and I'll fill up the Solofill. You don't need to go all the way to the top, but you'll want to experiment with different grinds. Now, you don't want to make use of an espresso ground inside of the Solofill because it can clog any of these wire mesh filters down here at the bottom of the Solofill. So experiment with different grounds to match your taste and the kind of coffee that you like. So after you've filled it up, go ahead and just close the Solofill up, and it just simply snaps closed. So now we're ready to brew. So we're going to go ahead and open up the brew basket on our B60. Now all that we've got to do is go ahead and drop this directly in to the brew basket in the B60. Now, as compared with other machines, you're going to notice that I don't have to take the built-in brew basket out of the B60 here. And so this allows me to be able to just drop the Solofill directly into the machine. So now I'm just going to close this up and take my mug, place it into my B60. Choose my brew size, hit the button, and let the machine do its thing. I always love this part, because this is where I know I'm going to get to have coffee soon. That's pretty important to me. So of course this is a great time for me to mention Aromacup.com. Check out our website, join us with a free account, read great reviews about coffee machines like the B60, find coupons for coffee, and meet a lot of other coffee lovers on Aromacup.com. You can see the machine is done brewing, everything is ready, there's really no mess here. I've got my coffee, so now I can get out onto the road and get going. Cleanup again is very easy. All I have to do is open up the brew basket on the B60, take out the Solofill, and now I can just wash this out. It is dishwasher safe. I can wash it out with a little bit of soap, don't need to use too much. Clean it out and you're good to go. You might want to keep one of these filled up or a couple filled up and ready to go, because that way you'll be able to just wake up in the morning, drop one of these in, and start brewing some coffee. As always, I hope that this has been useful to you guys. Make sure to join us on Aromacup.com. This is your virtual coffee shop brought to you by Aromacup.com. I'm Brian. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next video.